Let's take a look at the changes within Microsoft Teams. So in June 2023, Microsoft Teams has rolled out some changes in how things work within the teams, within the channels, and within the posts. So I'm going to start with that. And my post area is at the top. So change number one, they moved the which kind of makes sense, I guess, right? Put the newest posts at the top and the ones that are older underneath, as opposed to the other way around. Now, if I start a post, as soon as I start typing, it gives me a menu. So you had this available before, but you had to press a button to get to it. Now you just get it. So now you have the menu available to you all the time, so you can make your posts a lot more specific and more interesting. You've got ways to bold and underline and make headings. And all kinds of extra stuff, including tables and so on. And you even got an area just separately for subject, giving you extra room to type in your message, a little bit more room to encourage you to have more there. Now keep in mind, you got these cool little tools to use for bullets and numbering, and even the table feature has become a little bit more sophisticated in that you've got a quick way of adding your rows or columns and a quick way of getting rid of rows and columns. And you're going to undo and redo there as well. So what's new beyond that is I'm seeing this little button here. Post type was not there before. When you posted a message previously, if you were just typing in a message, you hit enter and it was posted. If you were a bit more sophisticated and you wanted to edit the message to get this menu, like you're seeing now, you would have had to hit, I believe it was a post button. I can't remember what it used to look like, but now you have this purple post button available, as well as to the left of it, post type. So post type giving you the option, is this a regular post or is this an announcement? And so announcements will look a little bit different. I'll just do a regular post for this first example, and then I'll do an announcement for the next one. And then one more thing that's different on this post screen is the little lines with the circles in it. If I hover over there, it's a settings icon. So it's interesting they changed the settings icon from the little gear or other little symbols to be these two lines with circles on them now. So that's your settings. So if I go there, I can say who can reply to this message. By default, it's assuming everybody can reply. Otherwise, I can say just me. I'm the only one that can actually keep updating to this message, or I can appoint some people to moderate within the team channel. So that's kind of behind the scenes, who I'm appointing as a moderator. And you've got the other option, post in this channel. So again, the default, that's what you would normally be doing. But if you wanted to post to multiple channels the same message, that's where you would choose it. And so this was available to you before. It was just at the top when you were posting a message. And again, it was when you were doing that special message when you used the A and the little pencil. So a little bit different here, just navigating around with posting. So I'm going to click on post. And so that's how it looks, the new post with the message, the subject line at the top. Now, you can see that if I start another post, I can choose announcement right away as opposed to going to post. Remember when I went to post, announcement was available by me going over here. Let me just do this differently. Let's go announcement. And then, now I believe the announcement feature before didn't have a subheading, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was just the announcement area and then the actual message itself. So you have that little settings icon at the top of the message as you did in the previous example, but you also have a settings icon right in the announcement area. And if I click on that, it's letting me change the color of my announcement. So let's do that. Okay, and now I'll post it. All right, so that's the update for June 2023 for what the posts look like within Teams. I'm going to point out two more things to you right within the screen that I'm in, and that is just a little bit of a change up the top right corner. So I'm in my Teams area. I'm in one of my channels. And at the top right, the Meet Now is now just a little recorder button, and there's a little drop down. So this is the same menu, this just button has changed the look a little bit. And then beside it, this button's changed as well. So previously beside this button was a little circle with an eye that gives you more information about the channel. And now they're making it look like kind of a sideways shutter. I'm not sure. They're saying that if I hover there, it's open channel details. So if I click on that, it's the same as what the little eye in the circle was doing before. So this is just showing you who's a member of this channel, what's been pinned. So if you've had conversations that you pinned, and pinning, I'll just remind you, is going to the three dots and picking from the menu that you want to pin something. So that's an option there. And then you're also seeing any updates other people have done, and having the ability to go in and manage the channel further if you're an owner of the channel. So the side panel was always available to you. It just has a little bit of a different look in terms of getting there. So I'm going to click on this again to close it. So I suppose that's what the arrow is meant for, to say, you know, you can open up the side panel or you can close it with this little arrow. So I'm going to click on that to close it. Okay, one more area I just want to point out, because it is so different in how they've moved things around a bit on us, is that on the left-hand side in the Teams area here, there's now a plus sign in this panel, and there's no bottom area that says join or create team. So to create a team now, you're going to click on the plus sign to say create a team, or if you're just trying to join a team that you know already exists within your organization, you're clicking on that plus sign to join a team. So it's at the top as opposed to being at the bottom. So that's an interesting move. And now they also have the 3 dots, which allows us to manage our teams or look at pending invites to teams that we have, or look at our teams analytics as a whole. All right, so those are the changes. So really all of our changes in this screen right now are at the top. So at the top is our posts in a channel. At the top right is a little bit of a change on how things look within the channel for viewing more details. And then at the top above teams, the plus sign and then the 3 dots. So check it out. Check out the new teams. Have fun. Thanks. Bye-bye.